guys. It's your boy Siege in the building. I just got back from working out. But this video will be more about like what I learned on my journey of working out. So I would say the number one thing is to rule out what you're doing on your workout journey is, I would say throw away the fucking scale. I'm gonna be honest. Your first 3 months, you're gonna gain. Well, especially if you strength training. Oh my gosh. Especially if you strength training, you'll definitely need to understand that muscle is going to weigh more than fat. And as you building muscle during your strength training while you're trying to lose fat, the scale will keep going up and down. So usually around that third month, that's when you'll really start seeing that weight start going down. That's when I see mine. But I would say for the first 3 months, do not look at the scale. You can look at it to see where you start at, but after that, don't look at that shit no more. Secondly, I would say set reasonable goals. You don't have to overly work out. You can slowly start from 3 days out the week to 4 to 5. And just make sure you're pushing yourself past your limits. Like, even when you're sore, you don't want to overtrain too much, but still trying to push yourself to that next version of yourself. Then I would say third, I would say if you can, prioritize a good, healthy diet that you can actually follow. Because for me personally, I couldn't stick to a good, clean diet. So I try my best to just eliminate juices, Cheetos, like any type of like bad snacks or bad drinks. I literally try to quit them out. Still eating what I usually eat, but just like in variations. I still lost weight, but it took a little bit longer. But other than that, it was just more of a learning experience that you could probably do a little bit more. I would say fifth, you can what would be fifth? Fifth, I would say implement some type of fasting. What I mean by that is cut off a certain time limit where you shouldn't eat and let your body actually burn that, and actually study on like what foods is really good for you. Like study for like your gut health, what certain foods do to give you some type of metabolism boost or energy. Learn how to actually intake protein the correct way. Learn which meats is good for you and what's not good for you. Learn which meats has more fat and what some have more leaner meats and less fat. So I would just say basically actually take the time out to learn these things that you're going on your journey. And the last thing I would say is actually be patient with yourself and give yourself grace, because it just doesn't happen overnight. I'm sorry. Everybody is built differently, especially me. I don't have a high metabolism. I'm trying to get one of those, but I actually have to actually push myself to past my limits to even reach where I want to go, and actually be disciplined to eat the right things and stuff like that. But everybody's not blessed with those genetics to just eat whatever they want and still be able to burn the fat that they want. So I would just say be patient with yourself, actually learn your body, and just really understand the process of it, but also enjoy how far you can actually become in this journey. Because I know I literally started, I don't think y'all understand how many day ones I freaking started and quit. But when I tell you I started so many day ones and quit, it's ridiculous. So this past year, it really showed me that I can actually start a day one and actually stick through, and then actually give myself a pat on the back and see the progressions of like what I've been doing. And also, I would always say, instead of looking at the scale, I would say do measurements. Measure your body, your biceps, whatever you want to do, your chest, all that. I would say do that, only because you will see more changes in those areas instead of your weight. And other than that, that's basically my tips for when you starting off your journey. So if you thought these tips were pretty, reasonable, if not good, excellent, I'm gonna put excellent, leave a like down below. Also comment what you also think that should be a tip or to help other people out to understand their journey is very valuable as well, and like what else should be implemented or what should be knowledgeable to them on what should be looked at or be taken into consideration about your journey of weight loss. But other than that, boy, Siege out. I'm gonna try my best to keep putting out more videos than I usually am, but this is the most I'm gonna be consistent. I'm gonna give myself a pat on the back. Siege out. I'm gonna add this in the thing, but another thing is the last tip. I'm sorry. Last tip is whatever you do, it's okay to look at different creators and content creators or even gym creators, whatever you want to call them. It's okay to look at them for inspiration or guidance, but also remember that it's never compare yourself to them. Your body is not going to look the same. Your body is not going to be the same as them. You can always test these things out, but regardless of what you see from them, your outcome might not be the same as them. So never beat yourself up if your body's not looking a certain way or it's not happening as quickly as they are, because like I said, our bodies is different and we don't have the same genetics as them. So just be mindful of that. Don't beat yourself up too much about it, and understand that you really have to learn your body. Once you learn your body, then you can know what's best for you to get to those things to reach the goals that you want to have. But other than that, do not compare yourself. Please, whatever you do, if you don't learn nothing from this video, do not compare yourself to these other content creators or anybody else, because you need to focus on your lane, focus on your journey. Doesn't matter how long it takes you to get there, just as long as you get there. That's all that matters. Make reasonable goals and actually realistic things that you can achieve to obtain these things. Other than that, I promise you'll be successful. Don't worry about it. Never compare yourself. It's always okay to get inspired by these things, but don't feed into it too much. But other than that, see you out.
Let me keep it playing. I'ma just say it one time.